This is a short video on vacuum sealing handguns. About 4 years ago, I put this 1974 German-made Walther PPK S into a vacuum seal food saver bag and my World War II Remington Rand. I opened this one just to check it before the video. This one I haven't opened yet. So it's been about 4 years. And I did coat it with WD-40 lightly before I put it away. There's a lot of misconception about WD-40 that it dries and gums up, which is not the case at all. It does dissolve grime that's already on a gun, will pool into places that's more visible, and then when the WD does evaporate, it leaves that gunk congealed up. But WD itself doesn't gum up. Gun looks to be in perfect condition. I don't see any issues with it. I did not use an oxygen saver. Looks just like I left it when I vacuum sealed it. I'll open this. Is still vacuum sealed. It's the Remington Rand. I do not see any corrosion. Still the light coat of WD that I put on there 4 years ago. Magazine's in good condition. Barrel is in good condition. I don't see any corrosion whatsoever. These guns were not kept in a humid controlled or environmental controlled safe. They were always kept inside the house, but in a room that is not environmentally controlled. I keep a room that is shut off from air conditioning and heating because we just don't use it. So it's not really had any environmental control. So it seems to be a good way to store guns. And this is approximately 4 years. So I would say that it's a very good way to store guns, especially if you have to store them somewhere that has moisture issues. Now I would say if you put an oxygen absorber in there with it wouldn't hurt, but I personally wouldn't lay the oxygen absorber directly onto the metal. I would somehow separate it so it's not actually touching the metal. Whether you oil this metal surface down, wrap it in like a gun cloth or something, and then the oxygen absorber, however you want to do it. Mylar bag is another good way. And then if you have the oxygen absorber in there and maybe put it in a Ziploc bag but don't zip it up, might work out really good too. Mylar's a little bit tougher than this food bag, and this is just plain old standard food grade vacuum seal bags off of Amazon. There's not anything special. And I also know they make those new gun vacuum bags that are designed a little stronger for firearms, but it seems to be a good way. I've heard a lot of people online say that it doesn't work. They take their guns out and they're all rusted. Well, here's 2 guns that have been 4 years. I just vacuum sealed them and they seem to be in fine shape. Hope this helps.